Yo, we are live. Got my big bro AJ in the building as well, man. And look, we just, like,
Crazy times, brother.
bro, it's, man, I don't even, the thing is, bro, I just feel like we joked about it so much now to the point where it's critical out here now, bro.
Yeah,
It's legit, really critical out here, man. And
it's getting dangerous, bro. It
yeah,
really is.
man. I don't know. I don't know, bro. So we definitely got a couple more people supposed to be popping in. We got Snipe waiting on him. Snipe, he don't never really know how to work this stuff, man.
Really?
Flight driving right now, so whenever they pop in, bro, they pop in, man. Some my man's asked, "Am I taking pre-orders on toilet paper?" Nah, bro. Until I
No,
run
that's
out,
me.
man. I gotta keep what all we got up in the crib, man. But oh no, bro. This is wow, AJ. And I know you are a little bit you are more connected with like Jordan Brand and a couple other people who actually work at Jordan Brand. So it's like
Yeah.
any crazy things that you have heard that we can potentially talk
Um,
about.
I mean, it's not. I mean, we kind of already talked. It's pretty much stuff is just being postponed because of what's going on, and you can see it with not just the sneaker companies. Pretty much a lot of products that are coming from China.
Hmm.
In my opinion, I think a lot of this stuff is going to get scrapped. And I know you said it earlier, but I really feel a lot of this stuff is going to get scrapped because it's going to throw the whole schedule off, right? So I think what's going on right now is they do have, or it's going to come out in smaller
Quantities.
quantities, and then they're going to be super limited because they already make some stuff like it's not all made in one warehouse like factories,
Yeah.
multiple factories. So they probably otherwise they switch it over, but pretty much the whole world is shut down. So I think a lot of this stuff is going to get scrapped.
Yeah, and then you gotta remember, bro. Like even when it comes to like certain releases, like some shoes, like let's say like a shoe coming out on May 9th, and if you look at some of the shoes that come out, like let's say like you went and bought 5 pairs of Flint 13. Some of the Flint 13s might actually have different production dates.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying? So you're right. Like not all of them are done in one warehouse. Like Jordan Brand has, warehouse or Nike has warehouses in China, Thailand,
Taiwan,
Vietnam, Taiwan.
Taiwan.
You know what I'm saying? So all these places are pretty much, you know, in Asia. So it's just like, what are we gonna do? You know what I'm
I'm,
saying? What are
I
we
mean,
gonna do?
and there's companies that I work with that are sponsors of mine. Um, I won't say no names and stuff, but they said that a lot of their products are not going to be coming in anytime soon
Yeah.
because the factories are all been, I mean, certain like China and all been quarantined, so you can't really do anything. So there's going to be a lot of just expect if you're ordering stuff, people who stuff online and stuff, just believe you're going to be waiting on a lot of your products.
Yeah, because I mean that's been the main thing with my second order of red hoodies coming in, bro. Like the red hoodies been getting pushed back because
Yeah.
of all this mess that's been going on. Shout out to Tops World for the $5 donation.
Hey, what
Let's
up,
keep our
Tops?
heads up. This will pass soon. It'll pass soon, bro, but we just don't know how it's going to affect for the time being, man. Because
Yeah.
okay, so Nike is closed for 2 weeks, which is not a long time. You know what I'm
But
saying?
it is going to
It-
affect a lot of people that way. So
yeah, it's going to affect a lot of people that's working. But as far as like releases, you know what I'm saying? What big releases, was coming out within the next couple weeks? You know what I'm saying? Like, I honestly can't really think of nothing that was coming out. Nothing that
yeah,
was coming out to the point that I'm just like, dang, what we gonna do about this release? And even if it was like the only thing that's gonna get affected is the Air Jordan 4 Air Maxes. Now, I mean, if
yeah,
people want them, they still can order them joints online.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still can order them online. So, I mean, as far as online shopping, everybody still is gonna be. cool
Yeah,
as far as that.
because I mean, majority of their stuff for whatever they do have, whatever Nike does have, is sitting in Memphis right now, but not at
Hmm.
like the whole quantity. Like they have a small quantity that I'm sure they can somewhat. It might maybe they turn into quick strikes. It could be a last minute thing like, hey, we're just gonna do a quick strike because I'm sure they don't want to sit on that. The only other thing I think will hurt is people who do the stash. They could rely on the sneaker stash and the sneaker, all that stuff because you can't go to Nike Town, you can't go,
Oh
to
yeah,
any of the
true.
stores. So that's gonna suck for a lot of people.
I
So
mean, it's been a Air Max month. Like all the people who love Air Maxes, man. Look, I don't. It's been a bad Air Max month for a lot of people who like Air Maxes. So, a couple questions: How is Chicago going through the? How is Chicago going through the coronavirus? Well, I know they just shut down restaurant and bars. So,
yep,
restaurant and bars just got shut down for the
yeah,
next 2 weeks as well. Um, we got another person. I'm surprised Saturday sneaker drop ain't get canceled. I mean, if it's online, we just really don't know who's dealing with this online stuff. You know what I'm saying? If anything is coming online now, it's already in the States. You know what I'm saying? Like we not about to get a shoe and then it's coming in from China, is already in the state. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Shout out to
But
B for the reviews for the $5 donation. We got to put the sneaker game on pause and buy stocks. Bro, schools will be out the whole year. Well, that's in New York. School is only out for like 2 weeks here in Chicago. This is
yeah,
the second inning in a 9 inning game. Prepare for lockdowns.
I think that's gonna happen in Chicago too, bro. Like
What?
it's already started. Like New Jersey's been quarantined, Hoboken and stuff like that. So I have friends that live out there, and then they were just like, "Yo, they can't." Pretty much that town is quarantined. Their little town is quarantined and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the events I was supposed to go to, a lot of them in the East Coast, so we're just ended all that.
Yeah.
I think Chicago is not that far behind, man. Like from what they did, like shutting down the bars and restaurants, like for people coming in, that's
Mm-hmm.
already saying like, we're one step away from them like just saying shut down. So
Yes. My man D Price say 4 weeks Northwest Indiana. So my thing is, are they giving it a time frame as far as how long it's gonna take for the virus to like completely be quarantined? Because in my eyes, it's just like, okay, if we do a 2 week shutdown and people still got it afterwards, all it's gonna do is just pick back up. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
we said, what do you feel about WrestleMania being canceled,
Man, hurt,
bro? We were supposed to
hurt,
be at Mania too, man.
hurt, man. Right? We had like
Yeah,
pent
me,
we had
we
like pent sweets and stuff, bro.
yeah, we had the
Yeah, make sure
luxury
y'all hit
suite.
that like button as y'all coming in here, man. We got 400 people. Make sure y'all most definitely hit that like button, man. And hey,
Yeah,
this is just for everybody just to come together, man. Let's talk. You know, we just gonna have to find some entertainment for the next couple weeks,
yeah,
man, because as far as going out and zippity doo dah, zippity zay, like that's pretty gonna be shut down to a halt, man.
yeah,
I'm not panicking.
like
I'm not worried about it, bro. But it's
yeah.
just
You
like,
just gotta be careful, man. That's the
mhm,
thing. I mean, I'm not scared or anything. My thing is just like you have to be cautious regardless, because at the end of the day, you have a family. I have a family. If we travel and get this stuff, man, it's gonna suck because then we can't see them, and you're putting
yep.
them at risk. Have older parents and stuff like that. So that's why, man, when they were like, "Hey, one of the events is still going on," I'm like, "You might want to cancel that because I'm not going."
Hmm.
So it's supposed to be in New York. Hopefully by April, it's okay because I'm April 3rd to the 5th. I have to be back in New York, and I know you have to be in Jersey.
Yeah, I got to even in Jersey
Yeah.
if that's
So
still gonna go down, man.
yeah,
But hey, bro. I mean, on a good note, bro. Let's go ahead and talk about some Jordans, man.
ooh,
So I don't know
so
if you've
far.
seen these, but
Yeah, yeah,
these are the Jordan 1 Royal Toes.
those are
Y'all let
nice.
me know how y'all feel about the Royal Toes, man. I mean, as far as these and the here they go right here, frag. So in a sense, honestly, bro, these are just a reverse frag. This is the first time that I've put these two shoes together, and
That's a
it's
good
honestly
comparison
just
video
a
right there.
reverse frag. Like where it's blue is black, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? And even this way with the frags and these, where it's blue, hold
yeah.
on, there we go. Where it's blue
There we go.
is black, you know.
Let's
So
go.
these joints is kind of like the reverse flag. Now, these joints had a release date of May 9th. May 9th release. So I don't know, bro. And honestly, I don't know, man. I don't know. I just really hope, like I said in my Unbreaking News video, man, I just hope that by them postponing these releases, it's not affecting the releases that's supposed to come out later on down the line as well. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, unless they're gonna just drop everything at once, man.
May releases to June, then they got pushed back. June releases to July, and then July releases to August. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, I don't know if they're gonna do
that's
all
cool
that.
thing.
If anything, they'll probably be like, "Yo, certain shoes that it's not gonna make an impact. We're just gonna hold off until maybe next year." Like it could be something like that. Just release what the hype is. So far, I think they released pretty much what they were looking for. They got the pack out. They got the pretty much All Star Weekend. Now I think it's gonna be like pick and choose. Like, hey, is this shoe worth us waiting? I mean, like pushing back, or to just skip this and then go to the next one? Because I know they don't want to wait on the DMP sixes. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean DMPs, they just need some of these releases, they just need to just go ahead and just shop drop now. You know what I'm saying? Shop drop now, get it over with, get it
Yeah.
out. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of this stuff, like keep pushing back stuff is not gonna help. Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know, man, because I honestly didn't see it getting to this point.
Yeah. Let's see. Better not close the
I
post
really don't know. They better not close the post office till my friends come in.
I mean,
That's
they
the
see
next thing,
that
bro. Like once they stop, like you know what
mail
I'm
and stuff.
saying,
Yeah.
like mail and things like that.
Yeah, I mean,
Bro.
cause I heard I heard like honestly, I've been watching CNN and stuff like that. So they were saying a lot of these people stopped ordering from like Amazon and stuff
Mm-hmm.
because the virus, like if somebody has it and if you sneeze, it sticks to like cardboard and stuff like that. I'm just like,
Mm.
oh, okay. Like now any box that comes into my house, I'm just like, you know, gotta disinfect that. But again, I don't know what's true. I feel the media makes it a lot worse than it is.
Yeah.
But now that the government's actually coming out and saying certain things, like okay, now you have to like, kind of pay attention to what's going on.
Yeah. Bro. I Army, y'all let me know how y'all feeling, man. I might say
Be cool.
I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm just like Army. What y'all thinking, man?
Bro, I was like, it's gonna turn into I Am Legend kind of thing, bro. Because
I'm
right now,
telling you, bro.
you look outside, bro. You already know my area is popping, bro. Ain't no cars outside.
You said what, bro?
I
What
said
you say?
there's no cars outside. It's like all dead. What's that?
Somebody, you think the GP12s will get scrapped? I don't know, bro. I feel like anything that has a release date right now is a tentative date. Y'all know how I say tentative, and I mean that too. Like everything right now, honestly, just has like a tentative date, man. Because it's like, who knows? Who knows, bro? Who knows? Because
Yeah.
we just don't know because I mean I still feel like Nike employees, if they shut down Nike, but they said that the warehouses will still be open. So
Yeah.
if, you know what I'm saying. So if the warehouses are still open, I mean again, people can still get their online orders and things of that nature, man. So like for the but then that also makes it harder for people to get pairs online. You know what I'm saying? Pairs online is gonna become a lot harder to cop as well. Right, Pete?
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little choppy though.
Yo,
What's going on?
what up, guys?
Yeah, it's real time. Wait, I just got a couple homies just came in. Shout out to Smooth Selling for the $10 donation. Trying to learn the sneaker game, bro. Hey man, if you just not coming in for the sneaker game, bro, it's a tough time to kind of learn it, man, because it's we just don't know the state of the sneaker game. And also, shout out to Kevin Smith for the $2 donation. I work for UPS as far
The
as
flight just come in and
at work. You say what?
I just came in for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Every
So
time, you notice every time he get in here, bro, he
I
drives.
can't hear it.
with
Can you?
bro.
Can you hear
I can
Snipe?
hear you, AJ. I can hear
Can
you.
you hear Snipe?
Yeah, I can hear Snipe.
Oh, I can't hear him. What up, Snipe?
What's up, bro?
No, I can't hear him. Oh, let me back out and come back in.
Okay. All right.
Let me see. Snipe, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. I can hear you now.
Okay. Shut on. Shaquille said they not gonna let these pairs just sit in stores. I doubt it, man. But something needs to happen, bro. Something needs to happen. I'm just not 100% sure what it's gonna be. Unbreakable Kicks.
They're gonna be in the stores. They're gonna keep them at their warehouses.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of shoes are still at the warehouses right now. Shout out to Christian for the $5 donation. They are closing malls and stores in Ohio. Will be hard for me to get anything. See, that's what I was kind of nervous of. Like, I was worried about them starting to close down malls, in which they said any place with over 50 people, they gotta put a halt to it. So, man, this man Flight probably just
what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen with
just to change his name, man. That's all he can.
I couldn't hear y'all. I couldn't hear you.
You can't hear me?
I can hear you now, but I couldn't hear you when I first got in.
Nah, you just want to go out and change your name to something else.
What my name say? I can't see it.
You know what your name? You typed it. Right? You don't need to see it. You typed it.
Hey, that's crazy. Ohio is crazy though, man. Because I bought my ticket to go back home for Friday. They talking about shutting down flights.
Yeah, man.
Bro.
A lot of.
I'm still stuck in Mexico, bro.
No, you're not.
Really am, bro.
I was supposed to be in Cleveland Friday, man. It's looking like it ain't gonna happen. I'm sorry about that, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, even like the sneaker cons and all the sneaker events, man. It's everything pretty much postponed. Shout out to Jumpman Jetta for the $5 donation. Appreciate that, bro. I'm just letting other people know we live right now, man.
No, but I was asking, so everything with the Flex app and stuff, have they said anything, or are they still going to do the releases according to how they usually do it? Or?
Well, I mean, with the Flex app, you got to go in store. So if they shutting down malls and stuff, bro, I feel like, honestly, bro, once all this is over with, I feel like it's gonna be like grand openings for every store, bro, because all stores is gonna have a lot of product. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stores is gonna have a lot of product, man. And to be honest, man, I won't even feel comfortable traveling right now, because if you traveling, who knows, you may get stuck where you at. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm cool on any form of traveling, man. So what other joint that we?
What up, Jonathan Wiggins? What's good, bro?
What up, bro?
What's good with it, Jonathan Wiggins, for the $2 donation, bro? Appreciate it, man. Another shoe that people want to, if y'all ain't check out the Jordan 13 Flint, these joints as of right now is still scheduled for April. What? No,
bro,
May.
What don't you have? What
May
don't you have?
Bro?
Every time I look on my damn phone, this dude got something that ain't coming. Bro, like, God, leave, bro. You been going kind of hard lately, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, bro. At this point in time, man. Hey, if you ain't getting it early right now, you may not get it for months. Like low key,
so Bred's the one who got them.
Low key, I wish I'd have kept my DMP 6s, but it wasn't my size. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't my size, because stores do have the DMP 6s. For anybody who was worried about the DMP 6s, stores do have them. Like, I know for a fact stores had them DMP 6s, man. But
they're just not gonna be able to release them.
It's all closed, ain't gonna do. So, I mean, like, that was Mexico, bro.
Yo, it was Baraloto, man.
What
this
the
guy.
hell?
Yeah, this.
Hey, look, you have to come on here on some questions. I'm kicking y'all off. How was Mexico?
It was Baraloto, man. It was fun, bro.
Is that even real Spanish?
It's probably like a dessert out there.
Nah, it's not. But nah, Mexico was dope, bro. What is that?
AJ said that probably was dessert.
Wait, what's that again?
AJ said that probably was dessert.
Oh, word. That's how you feel, AJ? All right. Start cracking on you now. You ain't ready for me. But now, yo, Mexico was dope, man. Like, Mexico was fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? The sneaker community out there is, like, deep, bro. Like, well respected out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I go back out there in a few months, man. And they actually have a couple of sneakers shows, like They actually have a few of them, bro. But it was dope, man. But
Tops.
yeah, gotta
I,
stay
I,
tuned for what's planned, man.
them pics you took out there was tough,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
What
bro,
about
that's crazy.
tonight? What you got going on,
Bro,
bro? What how you feel
you
about
gotta see
the?
the
Oh
scenery out
dang,
there, man.
bro.
I ain't even hear
Tonight, what
that.
how you feel about everything, bro? Do you feel like this is like something that's gonna be long term? Are you how you feeling? Like you nervous, bro? Because normally you don't get nervous about stuff like this, bro. So
Yeah,
like, how you feeling? This boy
it's
straight.
crazy.
Oh, there you go.
I talked to my cousin earlier today. He FaceTimed me from Cleveland. He was talking about how they shutting down restaurants and bars, so it was like takeout only, and like his kids out of school for like months. And I'm like, damn, it's crazy. My brother just came home from school. He was really just supposed to be here for like a week. Now he here until like April, and it might be longer than that. It's feel like a movie, bro. I talked to my grandparents because my grandparents was alive during like segregation, and I remember them telling me like stories of like what they had to go through during that time. And me growing up, I never thought I would be in like an epidemic situation to be telling my kids to like if this actually go through and it's martial law, bro. And you can't leave the crib, and you know what I'm saying. You got military out here asking what groceries you need, dropping it off at the door. It's like that's crazy, man.
Yeah, that's that. See, I talked about that a little bit in my I'm breaking UBK fan video, man. Like I'm straight until like people tell me I can't leave the crib and I got mugs with AR-17s walking down the street and stuff like that. Until then, I'm cool.
Hey,
Yeah,
let me ask y'all a question, bro. Have y'all actually researched the coronavirus, bro?
it's been a
Bro,
virus for it's
not
a
even that big
virus
of a
that's been out
thing,
for
bro.
a
I know
while though,
that.
bro.
This the thing, though, bro. Like, everybody is like overreacting on this coronavirus, bro. You gotta think about this. They keep showing the reports that more people have died from the flu. The same time they reported coronavirus, more people died from the flu from that time frame to now, bro. Like, it's like you can't be concerned about coronavirus if you ain't concerned about the flu. Like they said, the flu done killed like 3 times more people than the
The flu
coronavirus
killed
did
like
within the last month or two.
the flu killed 55,000 people. I believe the coronavirus was killed collectively like a little bit over 3,000. So yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So the flu is so much serious, but like the thing is, people keep reading into the media. And I was watching this doctor. He was talking. He was like, "Yo," he said, "what he hate the most is that people report stuff on that have no knowledge about it." He was like, "The media should not be reporting anything about the coronavirus. The doctors need to be reporting it." He was like, "Only 3,000 people died," but then he was like, "Over 40,000 people died of the flu since December." So if anything's an epidemic, it's the flu. But people
Yeah.
live. It's based on what you consume, bro.
And
Like when
even
you get consumed by like
peep this too though, flight like somebody like even though it's Facebook like noise, but like somebody made a good point on Facebook. They was just like had the coronavirus last year, bro, and got over it. You know what I'm saying? But
right,
it wasn't a known
right,
thing last year. Like Musk could have been walking around with this, thinking that they just had the flu,
right,
but they could have had corona. But now it got a name. Anything that got like a name and a face to it is always so much different. Once you put that name to something, man, like the flu is just generic. You know what I'm saying? It's just
right.
a generic term. But once you put like a legit name to that point,
Carrie Cook.
it's really something. Shout out to Kerry Cook for the $15 donation, man. Like I just, as far as like the stuff that I love, bro, and like if y'all seen a skit earlier, man, but like if it's really shut down, I feel like as far as like the sneaker people, like who do sneaker YouTube, man, we just got to find the best ways to continue to entertain and continue to bring people content, man. Like instead of getting on here being scared.
Decepticon.
Yep, he froze.
All right, AJ, time to take over his live, man.
There you go.
There you go.
Um,
Boy, we was about to take over, boy.
but you know what I'm saying? Our job is just to continue to, take y'all minds off of this and continue to give y'all some reviews. Like I still got an early review on the Core Purple 2.0s that I ain't gonna throw up to tomorrow, man, because I want to make sure that I get y'all, still give y'all the sticker reviews and the stuff that y'all subscribe to the channel for.
So do you think it's gonna just be a little? You just have to plan it out a lot more now because with everything being postponed and stores might not be getting them. Like, how are you preparing for that? Like, Content wise, what are you planning?
Content wise, bro, this is when the real content creators come out. You know what I'm saying? When you can't go when you can't leave the house, you know what I'm saying? If you can't leave the house, what content can you come up with? You know what I'm saying? This is when like the real content creators show their true talent. You know what I'm saying? You gotta think outside the box with it, man. So of course I know I'm gonna be doing more lives, you know, just talking, giving people updates. I still got one early review. If they don't shut down the mall, you know, I just got a text that another early shoe was in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready for whatever, man. I'm just gonna keep it going how just on an everyday basis. Shout out to Charles for the $2 donation. Thanks for your videos. Aloha, my man from Hawaii. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. What about you, Flight? Like you off of work for a couple weeks, my guy. So what you got under your sleeves, man? Up your sleeves.
I mean, I got like a few stuff I'm be working on. I mean, for me, I got a couple of ideas that I'm gonna do for videos scheduled out this week. So I'm gonna be good on that part. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just take the time, bro, to adjust the studio, man, get everything how I want it. But like I said, man, it's gonna be straight, man. Now watch, you gonna start seeing. Well, I ain't gonna say that, but it's gonna be good, bro. Like we're gonna continue putting out good content, and you know it just gonna flow from there. But I will say this, people, like listen, everybody just calm down and relax. Enjoy the time that your jobs are freaking out because they give y'all paid time off. But listen, man, the disease can't be that serious if all I gotta do is wash my hands and I'm gonna be straight from it. You know what I'm saying? Like if because anyway, y'all supposed to already be washing your hands. So if you telling me that all I gotta do is wash my hands and I ain't gotta worry about catching it, then you can't preach to me about how serious this disease is. Because we're supposed to always be washing
the airborneness of the disease. Like you can wash your hands all day, but if a dude behind you on line cough or sneeze on you, then it's a wrap. You know, wash your hands can't get rid of that. You know, so I mean, I don't know, y'all.
I'm just saying that's the only thing I've seen, bro. They say wash your hands and keep your hands off your face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's stuff my mother's taught us, bro. So I don't really see how like.
AJ, what about you, bro? Since you're not really like a content creator, bro, like what you got up your sleeve? Since you know you're not really gonna be able to travel like that.
I mean, for me, it's more.
Wait, say it again.
No, he's asking what would I do since I don't like do YouTube and stuff like that. I mean, I have some stuff like sitting here that a lot of people haven't seen. You know, for me, you know me, man. Like you guys do more of the early reviews. I talk about more of the OGs. I mean, you guys have seen my collection. There's tons of stuff that I could talk about in there. You know, I still have to do more of a video on the mags that I just got. So that's a whole nother video. You know. But it's one of those, like, sometimes I look at it as it's good to get a little rest because, you know, because there's so much going on. Like, maybe it's time to just, like, take a step back and, you know, just relax a little bit. But, yeah, it's for me. I mean, we're still working on the show, going over script and stuff like that. So I'm still working. It's just nothing. It might not be much on Instagram, but, you know, still working on the script and stuff, so.
All right, anybody out there got any questions for us, man? What questions do y'all got for us while we on here, man?
People have been asking about the wrestling stuff, so I guess there's a bunch of fans in here.
Yeah, it is over for wrestling. It is OVA for wrestling, man.
I mean, I do have a friend that works for the WWE, and a lot of that, pretty much everything is going to be at the Performance Center. Other than that, I think me and Ray were talking earlier. For like safety wise, I think they're probably gonna just cut it, or just stay in because WrestleMania they're not gonna do it at the Performance Center. That's for sure.
Yeah, for everybody asking about Corporate with 2.0, to the y'all review will be up tomorrow. Review will be up on them guys tomorrow. Any other questions, man? What about Hair Sixes? I got word that Hair Sixes I should have a review on those joints soon.
So Anthony, he's been to Mexico with Flight.
Now flight back at the crib looking like Neo from 04 with the hat put to the back.
Oh, bro. He froze.
Jordan 6 hairs. So as of right now, it's still looking like Jordan 6 hairs and Jordan 6 DMPs are dropping on the same day. That's what it's looking like right now. That's what it's looking like. Shout out to the legend for the $2
Did he
donation. What are all the shoes that got delayed? I don't know, bro. I feel like it's about to be a bigger list of delayed shoes, man. It's gonna be, and to be honest, a lot of people need to stay home, man. Maybe this quarantine is good. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is for the good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's bad. Like if you in the crib, man, and you can't stand your loved one, I feel bad for you. And y'all gonna have to be alone for the next couple days or something. But you know, maybe this quarantine is good for just for everybody, man. For real.
Yeah.
You know, DMPs or the hair sixes. I would personally go for the hair sixes over them DMPs. I'm like all the way done with those DMP sixes. I'm gonna cop them, but like I'd rather get the hair sixes over those, bro.
Hey, I'm gonna be working out, bro.
Get it.
This the best thing I'm taking care of, just to work out.
You say what?
He said
I'm gonna spend my time working out.
That boy Flight internet connection is.
Bro, can't hear you, Flight.
Yeah, that's because his internet connection. I guess he's trying to connect to the Wi-Fi.
Wait, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
Now we can. Yeah.
Racer Blue review. I did hit on the Racer Blues, and I will have a review for y'all sometime when they come in. I had a review for y'all when them joints come in, man. Any other questions? Any other questions for us, man?
Let's see. Stay indoors for 2 weeks. I see it happening, man. I think we're gonna wind up all being indoors. Who else is in there? Flight got that AOL disc.
Well, they say you got the AOL internet.
I think it's yours, bro.
You say what?
I think it's yours.
Nah, it's your internet, bro.
It's still messing up there?
Nah, you good now. You good. You good. What else?
Just have to switch over, bro.
Ask away. Y'all got some good people on here to talk sneaker stuff about. Shout out to my bro for the $2 donation. What do you guys feel about the top 3 fives? I like the top 3 fives better than those reverse grapes. Those reverse grapes, I feel like they destroyed that shoe, man. Like you seen the reverse grapes?
Bro, the 5?
Yes, I do not like those at all, man. I do not.
Bro, remember on stage I told you that's one of the top shoes I'm looking forward to. I think that purple is fire, bro.
I feel like they used the wrong material. They should have used like a short hair suede on that shoe. They used like the thick
did they use that suede material?
And I'm saying what?
Well, did they use that suede material that they did on the Blue Fives?
They use the suede material like they use on like the maybe like them all red fives. Like the all red fives. It's kind of like that same suede.
Yeah, that's gonna be trash if they use that.
Mm-hmm. You didn't see like those images?
I saw the images, but I thought the material looked much better through the images though.
Nah, bro. Nah, I wasn't feeling it at all, bro. Like the suede just looks funny. And then it even looked like the person wore the shoes already. Maybe that's why it looked like that. Hey, what just happened? Let me show you.
Your new pictures almost popped up.
Right. Mud straight tits. See?
Dang, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Their pictures look so much better though.
It looked like a Barney shoe, man. It looked like a Barney shoe.
Now, if that
shout out to Pierre for the $2 donation. WWE with no fans at the stadium looks bad on TV. Yeah, it was definitely dry.
Do you see what happened?
Definitely dry.
For the European, so when they went on.
Wait, WrestleMania?
WrestleMania is not happening.
Canceled, bro. It was in Tampa. You remember I told you I might come down for it.
Yeah, we were supposed to be able.
Oh yeah. That's why I got that shirt because they started doing the merchandise.
Yeah, them joints straight up like the Barney fives.
So what happened was when they went to commercial here, they would stop wrestling because there's no fans.
Mm-hmm.
But people in Europe could still see what's going on, so they just saw them just stop.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Buddy.
bro, because I saw one of the feeds. I hit our boy up, the guy who works for WWE,
Yeah.
and I'm like, yo, I sent him a picture. He goes like, bro, they had no idea what to do. It was
Real
crazy, yeah.
Now these, on the other hand, these court purple 4s, I kind of dig these a little bit, man. I kind of dig a
Those are
little
nice,
bit.
yeah. Yeah,
Those would be
buying those for
dope
Memorial
if the
Day for sure.
purple inside the insole is like silk, bro.
It kind of, nah, it's not. They should have put purple on the netting too. The netting should have been purple on these joints as well.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a dope custom, man. I mean, just to put the purple.
If they would have put purple on the netting, you know what I'm saying? That would have been dope. That would have been dope.
So let me ask you something. You know how you show the 5s, the purple,
Yeah.
the purple. Now, if they had Travis's name on it, you think it'll be a lot more people would like it?
Well, they sold already. Corona who? Look, still would have been grabbing them joints, man. Yes, them just a pure money 4s with just a little bit of purple on them, man. Look, still would have been buying them joints that they Travis. Look, they put Travis Scott on them 270s, and them joints still gonna sell out.
Yeah. Yeah, those are ugly, man. The 270s.
It's just gonna be a weird year, bro. Like no sneaker events, man. We gonna be in the crib for a little bit. It's like what to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I'm going to be chilling, bro.
Yeah. I mean, I was supposed to be in Cleveland too. So
I'm gonna be doing videos, working on stuff to improve the content, and I'm gonna be working out like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
you should do
2 days.
Get it.
Just get right. And I'm still travel, bro. I'm still gonna travel. Like I might go to Miami. Like, I'm still gonna travel, bro. Because bro, it's the first time to travel, bro.
It is, bro. But if everything is shut down, you're gonna be in the city. But what are you gonna do if everything is shut down? That's the thing. Like,
if you can go visit family,
quarantine, nothing. If they want none, if they shut down, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, you gonna go to Miami? What, the beach? You gonna be on the beach like us. All you gonna see is coronavirus infected people holding hands on the beach, and you just look, bro. I'm telling you,
bro.
Chill out.
I'm gonna spend this time to become better spiritually, mentally, physically, and healthfully.
Hopefully,
bro. He's gonna start doing videos. It's gonna be Pastor Flight word of the day. He's gonna go live.
Tell you, that boy Top said Miami still popping right now.
Yeah.
Bro, it's spring break.
Now, so you can drive, but I think what they were saying is that they might even stop the flights. That's the only issue. So if you go somewhere, you might not be able to come back.
Everything might just be over with. Shout out to the legend for the $2 donation. Travis 270s are trash. People hyping it. I agree. Shout out to Farty Lip Juice for the $5 donation. Is it close enough to release to get legit core purples on StockX? Bro, I don't trust none of that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
You gotta be careful.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll definitely say it's close. Are out. You know what I'm saying? Pairs are out, bro. Another thing you gotta remember is that, like, just because somebody got a shoe a month early, a month and a half early, those shoes just sit in the back of these sneaker stores, man. Like, they just sit until the release date.
Right.
You know, like
I just saw the DMP 6s.
DMP 6 has been at finish line for like 2-3 weeks already.
Mm-hmm.
So when you see a Joe Schmo with a pair of DMP 6s, don't automatically assume it's though. Oh, how you get them early, bro? They're sitting in store.
They've been sitting there, yeah.
They've been sitting. Like, you gotta look at these. You gotta look at these production dates on these shoes, man. Like, the shoes are produced 4 or 5 months in advance, man, and then they get shipped out to the store like a month in advance before the release. DMP 6s was originally supposed to be released in January, yes. And them suckers ain't getting released till April. So that's that scare effect that I have as far as sneakers. Like, I call it the DMP effect. Will other sneakers have that DMP effect? We see the Flints got pushed back once. If they get pushed back again, I'm saying it's a DMP effect, bro. Real talk. Real talk.
I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like the problem with everything getting pushed back is because there's other shoes that's still scheduled to be released. They gonna, they always add stuff to the shoes. There's gonna be so much stuff dropping. People who don't got money like that.
Yeah, I mean,
When you think about it.
to me, if they do this shutdown, it's gonna do one. Sneakers app is gonna be harder to get shoes off sneakers because you gotta remember a lot of sneakerheads don't want to wait until they shoe come in. They want to go in the store,
Yeah.
pick their shoe the same day, do their review or wear they shoe the same day. A lot of people don't have that patience to wait that 3 days. So if now all people are forced to shop online, I see this doing a couple things because people with bots are gonna eat. If you got a bot and this is like sneaker section that we in for a second, you get all these sneakers and then you just reselling them, you straight. You know what I'm saying? So if it's already scarce to go in the store and grab a pair of shoes, people who've been having bots and been cooking for a long time, they gonna continue to cook. They gonna keep selling on StockX or Go, and they gonna just raise the price up.
Yeah.
Raise the price up, man.
So pretty much the bots are the only ones that are gonna have.
I feel like the bots are gonna eat these next couple weeks, man. Like
sure.
the Air Max 4s, maybe they wasn't gonna sell out on sneakers, but they may sell out now if you can't go in the store and pick up your pair. Break, why you didn't do a review on the Race of Blues? Even if you didn't like them, you could have did it for the family. I said that I had hit them on Sneakers app. I'm just waiting on them joints to come in. They didn't have them. They didn't have them out here in Chicago. I didn't see nobody in Chicago with the Air Jordan 1 Race of Blues. I did hit them on Sneakers app though, so I will be doing a review on them. So
yeah, I'm about to grab mine from stock.
You say what?
I'm gonna grab mine from stock.
Yeah. I was straight on them. Hold on. Switch to where I
Any other questions? What's up there? Nike Downtown had them ones. Yeah, I mean the ones are. I mean they were dope. I think a lot of people really want them because.
Oh, Nike Town had them. I didn't know, and even I didn't see a lot of people grabbing them. I didn't. I didn't see a lot of people at all grab them out here in Chicago. So a lot of people are just worried about the Yeezys.
Are they gonna? Stop?
I didn't even do a review on the Yeezys, bro.
Yeah. So are they gonna stop shoe productions? I don't think they're gonna stop production because any Jordan Nike comes out, it takes 18 months from start to finish. So there are shoes ready. It's just when they're gonna release them because they might not all be here. There'll probably be a few 100,000 pairs of a certain one sitting in Memphis or wherever they're gonna release them from, but I doubt that they're gonna be unless they take a lot of that stuff.
Bro, if this guy mentioned these infrared 34s. One more time, bro.
I was hoping you were going to say
42 minutes, and my man's keep talking about these infrared 34s, bro. You gonna make me go and buy one, bro, just for you, and just put it in the vault. Gosh,
what do you think
infrared
about the
34s?
Zions? What do you think about the Zions?
I'm cool, bro. Like the 18 is the highest that I went to. I got 1 through 18 in the vault, and my 18s I'm gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? This is good for me, man. Maybe I can stop and I can see like what I really don't want. You know what I'm saying? And just move out a lot of stuff, bro. Just push it out. Just push out a lot of stuff because I got a lot of blank spots in here, but I really haven't been in a vault in the last couple of days. So I've been going back and forth, man, trying to do these early reviews and stuff, man. So I definitely just need like a little woosah time, bro.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, bro.
I'm gonna hit that like button in here, man. I know I haven't hit the like button at all, but hit that like button, man.
I think I'm gonna start doing the same thing. Just get rid of stuff that I don't wear or I haven't worn in like 6 months.
Man, you got a free pair of Air Max, man. You give away everything.
Now I'm working on something else. Now I got another pair on the way, so
you can give away everything right now, bro. Break. Who do you pick, John Cena or the Fiend, bro? We might not get a WrestleMania, bro.
I say
I don't even want to think about it, and it would be so weird for them to have WrestleMania in an empty crowd. I don't even think I could watch that, bro.
Nah.
Like for real, I can't even watch that.
I feel like I don't really see the reason people doing it. These sports venues trying to do that. Like, I think it's here you gonna have the business postponed, bro. But like, for one, you gotta think about this. The athletes in these sports don't want to perform in the arena. Hey, a lot of them feed off the entertainment fans. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
like, I wouldn't want to put basketball in the arena.
Bro, trust
If
me.
I'm playing for like the next,
they feed off the momentum of the crowd. So now I get it, bro.
Bro, and you saw SmackDown, they were going like this, but like, who are you doing that to? Like, there nobody there. Like, they were selling
Nobody.
Yeah,
Nobody.
Wait, the SmackDown did
with nobody there. It was empty. So
Empty.
I mean, the only thing is like, I mean, if they do stop everything, a lot of people are not. I mean, you know, they already go ahead and pay for the venue way in advance and stuff. So I think it would be a lot harder for them to reschedule, right? So
that boy Flight froze like he on a '90s R&B album cover,
bro.
Bro, no, he was hanging with Aroke too much.
Yeah, go ahead, chill, bro. Go ahead, chill, man. Man, AJ ain't gonna be on here probably about like another 15 minutes anyway.
Yeah.
Cool, man. You know how we do. We're talking tomorrow, man. I got videos dropping tomorrow. They uploading right now, man. So,
all right, bro.
We'll talk, bro.
All right, later.
All right.
Voice to men.
All right, y'all. Look, me and AJ, 14 more minutes, man. Pump out them questions. What y'all got? We still got 450 people up in here rocking with us, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like button if y'all already have not done so, man.
Bro, he said flight
fine line in this joint. This ain't never fine line up in this joint. I need the Melody Asani Black Red OGs. They going crazy on StockX. Let me check, man. Let me check. Big bro probably just.
Where'd Snipe go?
Snipe been got off, man. I don't know what. Hey, fine line. I need all early shoes, bro. All early shoes, man. Just don't up the price on me, bro. That's all I ask. Cause I know right now, boy, them flints, man. Look, if they postpone them flints, it's over with, man. It is over with. Cause a lot of people, that's like the most anticipated sneaker of. Oh yeah, them joints is busting right now.
The ones that you have are your size, right? The flints
now you talking about these Melody Asani joints. This joint is busting right now.
No, I'm saying the flints that you have, they're your size, right?
Oh yeah. Definitely personal pairs. Right there, bro.
Let's ask some of these questions. So I see a lot of people, you know, going crazy over the dunks. So who in the chat, and be honest, are only buying the dunks because they see Travis Scott, they see, you know, all these guys rocking it. If you've been rocking with dunks since day one, go like this live and put a thumbs up right now. Let's see how many people have actually been rocking with this. But you have to make sure you like that.
Bro, I ain't gonna say I got one pair of dunks in here, and it's Travis Scott dunks, bro.
And well, I mean, see, that's it. No, but you're honest. You said it, right? You said it. You just did it for that. So I'm just trying to see who original dunks. Okay, which facts I skated for years. All right.
Shout out to Daniel for the $5 donation. Shout out to Michael for the $2 donation. Daniel talked about the Zion joint. Honestly, bro, I think the Zion joint probably went crazy had Zion played the entire year, won Rookie of the Year. You got to remember, bro, it's still a 34. Like, if this was like a Zion 1, if it was a Zion 3, Zion 4, 5, it would have been gone. But it's a 34. It's a basketball shoe. You know what I'm saying? Most people ain't rocking mics to hoop in them. Shout out to Michael for $2 donation. Support what y'all doing. Yo, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Okay, Skunk SB. So, you got a lot of people that rock some dunks, OG.
Yeah, dunks. Not me, bro. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, bro.
Yeah.
And for y'all who's still in here, man, I haven't seen a video on these Fire Red 5s came correct, bro. Jordan Brand came correct with the Fire Red 5s. And the thing is, like, Jordan Brand has been killing it. They have been killing it this year with just the quality on shoes, no glue, you know what I'm saying? OG style, they've been doing their thing, man. And I honestly don't think this is just a halt. I don't think that stuff is going to stop, but I definitely think things are going to slow down, man. And I pray that it don't, bro, because I don't want them to go to starting to rush and produce shoes now, because the quality and the production of how they've been doing has been fantastic. So if they have to start rushing and like making shoes and stuff, it's gonna bring down the quality on the shoe, man, and that's something that we do not want.
Yeah, I mean,
why did they hype up the Fiend just for him, bro? Look, me and AJ about to start our wrestling. AJ, this is the perfect time.
Yeah, let's do it.
This is the perfect time to do it, bro.
Yeah,
perfect
let's do
time.
Let's
so
do
as soon as we get off the live, bro, we can definitely talk. Look, me and AJ is gonna do our wrestling channel. This is the perfect time for us to do it,
bro. And I've been like me. I mean, you know me, bro. I've been watching wrestling since I was 3, and like it goes all the way back. You know, so it's yeah. I think this is the perfect time now. Right?
It is, bro. Why is the reverse Breds flopping like they are? They are flopping. I ain't gonna stop, bro. But I necessarily wouldn't say it's flopping. Reason why I say it's not flopping because they already started out so high. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember they started out $800-900 on the scene. Most Bred colorways don't start off no $800 like the OG Breds when they came out in 2016. They was going for like $300 by the end of the year. In the 2017, like $350, $360 by the end of the year. In the 2018, $400, $425. In the 2019, $475, $550. So most Jordan 1s don't start that high, bro. They don't start that high. They normally start around that $350, $400 price tag, and then slowly creep up. So it will go up. They just started up high. You know, they started up high. Anticipation was high. 23,000 pairs is still a small amount. And give this shoe a year or two. Give it a year or two. It's gonna go right back up, bro. That's why I like when the price is dumped, I still got 2 size 11s in here plus my personal 11. So I'm not even thinking about that because I know that price is gonna go back up. Everybody is just rushing to sell it because they saying the price jump. You know,
I see it. I mean, yeah, they are gonna go back up, but I have a feeling what's gonna happen, and I think we've talked about this already. So them being numbered, right? The shoe is not numbered. The bag is numbered.
Exactly.
Which I think the reason, and I mean for the people in the chat, if you guys see it other ways, please correct me. But I feel this is what happened. They wanted to release it in Chicago for All-Star Weekend. It's a last minute thing. Not even both the bags are numbered. It's just one. They must have been like, yo, what's the easiest way to make it more limited for Chicago? They stamped that little iron-on bag on it. Now, what if you don't have a bag? So you don't even know what
the shoe's not even numbered. You know, that's
so
the thing.
What I think is going to wind up happening, and they've done this before. Jordan Brand has done this before. Nike's done this before. They're going to wind up releasing the same shoe without the bag. And it's going to be the non-numbered, which the original one is not numbered either. It's just the bag. So I wouldn't be surprised if you guys see that. Like if you guys see them release it again, but it's going to be the unnumbered version. So, what else y'all
got for us? What's in the vault size 9.5? Nothing. Everything in the vault is pretty much 10.5 through 11.5.
Yeah. Do you have any news about the new Skechers Croc collab? Yeah, me and Break are gonna be head of that campaign.
Right. Right. What else y'all got? What's your thoughts on the Race of Blues waterproof? I will know once they come in from Sneakers app. Break deep that wrestling channel for real. It's coming, bro. Wrestling channel.
And they're talking about the Zoom, the Air Jordan 1 Zooms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The only reason people are going crazy over this is because it's the closest thing that they're gonna get to the Dior.
To the Dior, yeah. And me and Flight was supposed to take a trip to do the raffle for the Dior, man, but it ain't looking like it. Break. Are you doing pre-orders on Hair Sixes? Yes, I will be.
We can still go. It's only $44 round trip to LA right now.
I'm telling you, bro. Do you think UNC's will go up? I heard it was going to be a restock soon on them UNC 3. Yeah. I heard it was going to be a restock on those.
The UNC 3, I think, is going to be a really good customizer shoe. A lot of people are going to want to put in the stamps on it. Well, what do you watch more, WWE or AEW? It's actually WWE, but honestly, the way the schedule is set up, I can literally watch something every day. Just
what has AEW said about this though?
I haven't said anything.
Facts, right? Okay, but look, we save all wrestling stuff for the channel. We gonna come up with our wrestling channel, man.
Yeah,
TJ in the building. What's good, TJ? TJ, how you feel about all this? TJ, how you feel about the whole sneaker stuff? I know you work at Foot Locker, so have y'all had actually TJ for the last 5 minutes, if you don't mind?
Can you come on?
Can you get in the chat, TJ? I mean, can you get on a live? Text me. TJ ain't even got my number. TJ, I'm gonna DM you my number right quick, and then DM you.
Add the chat right here. Could you add the chat right now?
Yeah, then a lot of other people probably gonna try to
yeah.
jump in, but it's all good. TJ, just click the link. I'm gonna add you in, TJ.
I mean, AEW, bro. I don't know what AEW is a little different. I mean, the last few shows they did were really tiny. They did the one on the cruise ship. I think it was only like 400 or 500 people.
TJ, I just threw the give me a minute. I got you. I'll hop on. Okay. I just threw the link in there, TJ. When you're ready, let me know so I can throw it back in there because I know it's gonna go all the way up.
Let's see. Until TJ comes in, what's everybody's grail? One shoe that you guys need in your collection. I already got mine, bro. That was one shoe. Air Mags. That's me. What up, man?
I don't even know if this TJ right here. This probably ain't even TJ. Let's see. It's probably some random person, boy. They got a feeling somebody. They got a feeling somebody random. Is it TJ?
If we talk to TJ right here.
No,
that ain't no TJ. Bro. I knew it. TJ, bro. I knew it, bro. That's why I want to do that.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna text you the link right now. I'll text it to you.
I already knew people was gonna do that, bro. That's why I did not want to put the link up in there, bro. That was funny though. That was, bro. That was funny. I ain't even gonna lie. That was funny, G.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, here go TJ. What's good, TJ?
What is going on?
I see you draping.
Man, listen.
Okay, so what's been the talks at work? If you can not go into full details, but shout out for the $5 donation as well. How the shoe stock looking in the stores like the Flints and DMPs. It's a GR, so it's gonna be pairs. It's definitely gonna be pairs. But go ahead.
Yeah, it'll be pairs. So like for us, it's interesting because to see like what happened yesterday in terms of traffic and today was just drastically different. Because it's still tax time, and you would think like a Sunday would be crazy packed, and it actually wasn't.
All the money going to Walmart and tissue now.
I get
tissue.
That's definitely more so, I know, related to thinking you won't have access to the basic essentials or necessities. But in terms of shoes, like I end up touching on this in a video later this week, based on my actual career. So my career is not Kids Foot Locker. I think people think that, and it's not. I won't disclose what industry I work in, but just understand. So part of shoes being pushed back had to do with the fact that there weren't actual planes that had access to that airspace during a huge part of the last few months. Yeah. So things that were moving in, it was medical supplies that took priority over a lot of other things that could go in or come out. And that being the case meant that, sorry, sneakers, like you don't really take priority. And so now a lot of stuff is coming over. Like there are planes coming over now that have, are pretty much importing stuff. So now it's more so trying to get stuff out. But you can't sell a shoe that you don't have in hand.
Facts.
And that's the issue. Like that's what people are like, I don't understand how Jordan Brand couldn't plan for this. Well, you can't plan if you're immediately told, like, this has nothing to do with just Jordan Brand. If a country is telling another country's customs, hey, by the way, your stuff isn't getting in right now, there's nothing you can do about it. So they're pushing it back. I don't think that is all that bad. Like in the grand scheme of things, the shoe gets pushed back. Most people don't wear the shoe for a whole year. So what are people stressing out about? They did start that shoe until next year.
I got shoes that I bought in 2012 that still DS. So that's
when people are like, I can't believe the shoe was pushed back. I get that you want it in hand, but like most people do the whole, I'm gonna wait till everybody else wears their pair and then I'm gonna wear my pair.
Nah, the people who are worried. The people who are worried are people who are trying to make the money off of it. I don't think like collectors are probably like, look, if they come out, they come out. Like he just
I'm not tripping on it.
I think not you.
I'm about to say, I think where it comes in is the fact that once these shoes continue to get postponed, you don't want the shoe to get canceled. Like people been waiting years upon years for a pair of Flints with 3M on it. Yeah. So
listen, I'm one of them, but I'm one of those people where if I can't control it, I can't stress about it because it doesn't do me any good at all. So the same thing of people were like, hey, you're still going to the mall. Well, the mall is still open. So therefore I'm a manager. I have to work. So we get people that are asking about shoes and, it's really day to day because it's day to day if you'll be open. Think about it. Nike has decided for the better good and well-being of communities everywhere and their employees, okay, we're going to not be open for 2 weeks. So you start to wonder, do other retailers, do other brands follow suit, right? Because NBA was the overarching big brother that decided to suspend their play for right now. And then you've seen everybody else follow suit. So do I think that'll happen? Probably.
NBA started it.
But I think for the fact that we know that these things have already been produced, I don't think they'll be canceled. It may just be something where it gets pushed back. I think a pushback can continue to happen. I don't think shoes will flat out get canceled.
Yeah. Right quick, I want to shout out to Gino. After everything clears with the virus, do you guys think Nike will do some shock drops and exclusive access due to delays?
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of stuff may just randomly shock drop now. Like if Nike has if Nike has the quantity in stores in Memphis, in Indiana, any of its load-in places where they ship out, why not? Especially these next 2 weeks when people not even going to the store, so they still got to make those big bucks off these.
I mean, think about it. Like Air Max Day is still a thing. Like we know that's not being canceled. So that being the case, you're still going to be able to buy the shoes that you want. It'll just be in a more controlled environment online where Nike and pretty much, I will just mainly say Nike and Jordan Brand, I think they can make sure they're ensuring the safety and all of that of their people, because if they're in the warehouse, they can control that and probably take a lot more preventative measures than trying to make sure every other physical location where people are walking in, making sure that, people aren't showing symptoms, all of that. That's just how I see it from their perspective. And I mean, I'm honestly okay with it. I'm not tripping about it. So I think this stuff will still drop.
I thought about this also on an aspect of people not liking resellers. This is another way to kind of control it for a little bit, because if you can't go into the mall, like this is going to stop backdooring for a tad bit. It's going to stop backdooring for a little bit. It's going to stop, people being able to get multiple pairs inside one store until, everything gets back to going back. Because to be honest, I feel like this is the perfect time for a shutdown on sneakers, because nothing else. Well, maybe this is just me speaking, but there's nothing else for the month of March that I personally want. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't May or April. This ain't the first week of May where you got the Royal Toes coming out, the Flints coming out, and then it's a shutdown for 2 weeks. It's the end of March, and as far as Jordan Brand goes, nothing else is really coming out other than the Air Max 4s. So, I mean,
yeah, for people that are exclusively Jordan heads, I think they're like, I planned on chilling anyway. The more the Fire Red 5s got pushed back, people found out the Flints got pushed back. People were like, listen, we chilling, we copacetic, we just gonna hang out, we gonna rock some other pairs until our shoes drop. And listen, there's nothing wrong with doing that either. Like some people are like, man, there's so much heat dropping. How do you plan? How do you prepare for it all? It's gonna be a lot of money to spend. Not really, because if you knew the Fire Red 5 was supposed to come out into this month, March 28th, why wouldn't you just set that money aside until it finally does come out April 25th? Like, it's not rocket science. Like that's all you have to do. Just set the money aside and don't go spend it on something you don't care about. Like, that's all you got to do. So for me, like, I mean, I'm more of a Nike head than just a Jordan head. So I care about Air Max Day. I care about Air Max month because it also a lot of times will it'll showcase other shoes you don't even remember. Like it'll show you different Air Maxes and you're like, man, I remember those. And then you'll probably go on a hunt and end up buying some shoes that you wanted back in the day or realize that you just didn't have in your collection. So I think it's a good period. Like there are some times where you need kind of that stop, right? You have to force stop apps sometimes when they're doing a little too much. There's nothing wrong with everybody having to take a pause right now. And that's exactly what's happening, right? People are having to take a pause. I think they're becoming more self-aware of different things, right? Because if stuff is shutting down, let's just look at it this way. You're becoming self-aware. How many months or paychecks can you go without feeling that strain or that stress, right? So people are thinking about that. Like resellers that are seasoned, that think ahead, they're not using their last dime to buy stock they can't move.
Facts.
They're using disposable income.
If it ain't nothing early, I ain't buying it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they're like smart ones.
13s in here, 2020. Somebody want a size 11? Y'all hit me up. Just talk nice to me. Like,
yeah, like I mean, people aren't sitting here. Like you have to be smart about it. So the resellers that know what they're doing, like they're smart, they're not on their last dime. The people who have no business reselling are the ones that have to dump pairs early because they're like, listen, I got rent due, I got bills due, I got to go buy this extra food. And I'm like, so you, I just sit there. I'm like, so you really shouldn't have been reselling.
TJ talking that talk, man, and that's what I be saying. Like, you got levels to resellers. Like a lot of people tell me, like, break, man, should I sit on these? Should I hold these? If you have to ask yourself that question, maybe you shouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not even trying to be funny. It's just the fact that, like, if you can't afford to sit on $500 pair, 5 shoes that cost $100, you ain't supposed to be doing it
because it's a risk, right? Like, people always want to say, "Let me go check StockX to go see what something is doing." Okay, so you are essentially still just checking a market, right? I mean, shoes are a commodity; they move, they sell, they don't sell. So you're just playing a risky game. Don't hop in the actual game if you can't afford to lose, because at some point you're going to take an L on the shoe, and if you can't afford it, then don't put that money up. Don't ever don't ever loan money you can't afford to get back. Don't go buying pairs that you can't afford to make a profit on, because it could happen where that you don't make anything.
And that's how I felt about the question that one of the guys who donated asked. He asked, like, why do you see the resale on the Jordan 1 reverse Bred? Why we see the price tanking? And that's because we got panic resellers. You got resellers who can sit on the shoe for years, and then you got resellers who just invested $1,000 in some shoes, and now they like, man, bro, I thought this shoe was gonna go for $2,000. Now it's only going for $5,000. Let me dump it just to get that bread back. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm comfortable knowing that the price went down on those and that they will continue to go back up. I'm comfortable with that.
For that person's comment, you've never seen anything like this. Actually, no, we have. History repeats itself, right? So most people paid very little attention to 2007, 2008, when you dealt with AIG needing to be bailed out. Why was it bailed out? Because the fact that you could let that conglomerate fail would almost mean the end of the modern day banking industry as we knew it. You would have a full run on banks. So right now we're only experiencing a run on supplies. Those can be replenished. A run on banks could possibly decimate the actual banking system as we know it. That means there's no currency, there's no flow of money. And a lot of other countries and ecosystems in terms of money are based on the United States. So they didn't let AIG fail then. That's why they're okay with trying to insert capital. They're trying to inject money into the system right now, which that part would scare me more. Like, people are so concerned about the virus. No one's paying attention to the fact that bonds are doing a really weird thing last week where you couldn't actually get rid of older bonds, and there should never be an issue of people buying older bonds versus newer ones, and bonds didn't act right back in 2007. So that's more of my concern, not this actual virus going on.
My concern is the whole interest rate on mortgages right now so low. You know 0%. What I'm saying? So it's a lot of other things, bro. It's a lot of things that people ain't really paying attention. Like, your boy, like, refinancing the crib right now is probably, like, if you got a high interest rate, it's probably one of the best times to do it. Or even if you're trying to get a crib, like TJ know her stuff, man, and like, TJ, this can't be the last time that you out live and have to talk about sneak stuff, even if you're just talking about just anything in general, because you got so much knowledge on. I'm just sitting here looking like this because I'm just like, the information you throwing out is just, definitely some dope info, man. Definitely some dope info. So we definitely will exchange numbers and, just try to get, especially for these next 2 weeks.
Yeah, for sure. Listen, we'll all have a lot of time as creators to sit around and probably get together. For Mike Fusco, he said my 401k is tanking. Listen, so a lot of people's 401k started to take hits as well back in 2007, 2008, right? People panicked and withdrew their money. Had they not, they actually would have had double that by now in value. So I just always think leave it alone. Everything corrects itself in due time if you leave it alone. Just because I really don't think they're going to. They didn't let AIG fail. I don't think that they would let banking industries fail right now. Now, I do know that we waited so long. Like, we found out Lehman Brothers was in the shithole after there was nothing we could do about it. So I think there will be something, like, mark my words, I really do think there will be something down the line, 2 years, 3 years, where you find out the underlying truth of what was going on in the market outside of this virus. Like, it's going to be the virus that hit the collapse or something of that. That's probably going to be a book later on.
Facts, man. But look, y'all, we've been on this joint for an hour and 10 minutes. I definitely will get up with TJ to make sure that we have, some content going out for you guys for the next couple days, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to Talks with TJ on Instagram. Y'all see yourself on Breakable Army. If this is y'all first time seeing this sister right here, she has knowledge. So make sure y'all go over and subscribe to her channel. Y'all already know y'all can find AJ on IG, man. And TJ, appreciate you for, hopping on the live and throwing some facts out there, because the chat was really rocking with you. I was reading everything we were seeing. So again, y'all, me and TJ and the squad, we definitely will get together on some content for these next couple weeks. And other than that, man, y'all got anything final before, we get out? White said French fries might be getting cold. So
no, man, I appreciate it. I was just trying to hop on. I finally got home, had to take care of some errands, film actually commentary for 2 videos that'll go out this week. So I was like, let me hop on, see what's going on YouTube, and saw you guys on. So I just wanted to hop in and try to catch you. But I appreciate it. For everybody that, is rocking with me in the chat, appreciate you. Just go ahead, come on over. And yeah, I try to have content. I've tried to pull back on some of the content because it got to be too much every single day. But
Soul Premise in the building. We got Soul Premise here, guys.
Hey, Soul Premise. What's up, Anthony?
Boy, yeah. All right, AJ, what you got for the people before we get up out of here?
I mean, pretty much not doing anything for the next, few weeks, but just stay tuned. The first episode of Debate the Hype is going to be dropping very, very soon. It's like network shop. So this guy, bro.
This guy been talking about these Jordan 34s, bro, for an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah,
hour and 15 minutes.
But yeah, so I'm going to be on a show. There's going to be multiple episodes, so that I got to be back in New York. So let's see what happens.
Mr. Main Event still has to fly.
Thanks.
I'm going to be driving.
You're going to be driving.
You better send an Uber for me.
Thanks.
Bro, that's going to be the most expensive Uber ever.
Hey, they want to host the show, right?
Illinois to New York, they'll cover it. But y'all, man, appreciate the love. Appreciate AJ. Appreciate TJ. Appreciate Sniping Flight for getting on here as well, man. And other than that, y'all, Unbreakable Army, stand strong, hug your loved ones, be safe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one. Catch y'all later.
Later.
Peace.